What's up, everybody? My name is Jeremy Jones and I am back with another video. Today I'm talking my weekly sneaker rotation, so stay tuned.
Got a lot of things changing in my life. Hoping one day I'ma get it all right. Brother is engaged, about to start a new life. Yeah, I haven't had a chill day. Really wanna vibe, appreciate the moments. I've been creating, not scrolling. Mom and dad still supporting.
Alright, man, I'm back with another video, man. Before I get too deep into this video, you already know what to do. Go and hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you're new, consider subscribing. I make content about sneakers. Alright, so let's dive into today's video. Just like I said in the intro, man, I am back with another weekly sneaker rotation. This should be week 39 to the best of my knowledge. And if I'm wrong, feel free to correct the kid down in the comment section. Now, y'all know I started this series off at the beginning of the year in 2023. And here we are, and it's already week 39, right? Okay, is it just me, or is it like this year is moving by very, very quickly, right? Okay, pretty much if you guys are feeling these series, definitely hit that like button and definitely sub to the channel. And if you're feeling it, I'll bring it back next year in 2024. Y'all know how I normally do, man. Also, if y'all want to get a sneak peek of what I'm wearing throughout the week early, sign up for that sold out Discord. The link will be down in the comment section, and it is free to sign up. We talk more than just the sneaker rotation over there. We talk a little bit of like shock drops, anything sneaker related. We talk over there. We got a music section, we have a food section, we have a fitness section. We kind of got it all over there, and a lounge section, man. So y'all can just chill out. And if you just want to get in contact with me quickly, I can respond over there quickly than I can sometimes on my YouTube comments. But I definitely got to pick up on catching up on those as well, man. But other than that, enough rambling, let's just dive right into this weekly sneaker rotation, man. So pretty much, right, I end things off on a Friday, then start right back up on Saturday. Now this week has been one rainy week. I mean, like, it's rained literally every day starting Saturday except for like Wednesday, right? Okay, we got a break on Wednesday, but the East Coast pretty much isn't catching nothing but rain. So here's the hint right here for you guys who are probably new to the channel, or if you're not, you already know what I do when it's raining. I bring out that patent leather, right? Okay, so without further ado, let's just dive right into Saturday, right? Okay, so Saturday, the kid had to make moves. I had to just run some errands. I was like overdue for a shape up, which probably at the time that I'm shooting this video, I'm probably getting ready, time for me to actually go back again. But anyway, on Saturday, the kid stepped out in none other than the Air Jordan 11 Space Jam. Now, this is not the one with the 45 on the back. This is the one I believe that dropped in 09. Don't quote me. Let me double check this. 09, right? Okay, I've been having some of these shoes for quite some time. You can see the yellowing on the back of these guys right here, man. But still, I feel like this shoe is in great condition. Arguably one of my favorite shoes in my collection. Something I definitely had to have. And to be honest, man, I feel like every sneaker collector should have a pair of Air Jordan 11s, man. It just goes without saying. This is probably arguably, not this shoe in general, but I'm just talking the 11 silhouette could arguably be in the top 5 of all time right now. Which colorway? That one is a different topic, different another video, right? Okay, but this was my Saturday shoe. Pretty much, I don't mind getting the wet just because I want to say the last pair dropped back in 2016, which honestly, at this point, it's getting time for Jordan Brand to actually restock these guys, if you ask me, because those didn't age well as well. But even though it doesn't look bad, but that oxidation sometimes, man, it's just, sometimes I know there's a way to clean it, but I don't really go that in depth with it. But this was my Saturday shoe. Now, we're gonna move right along on to Sunday. Y'all know I do my very, very best on Sunday to just try to relax, man. It's just try to prepare for the week, you know what I'm saying? Try to get these videos out to you guys, and definitely y'all know I work a full-time job. So on Sunday, when you know I'm relaxing, I'm in none other than the Yeezy slides. Now this is, if I'm not mistaken, the pure colorway. Yeah, it's about overdue. Now at this point, I think I got the setup a little slightly different, but if you can see how the camera is focusing up on these guys right here, man, these joints have been through it, but these are like my beater, like around the house shoes. Like, in fact, by the time I get through shooting this video, I'm gonna be taking some trash out. Guess what? Taking them out in these guys right here, man. It's just my around the house shoe. But this is my Sunday shoe, Yeezy slides. Arguably the most comfortable slides to date that I have put on. Even so, my Gucci slides, just because I just was not wearing them anymore. But anyway, this was my Sunday shoe. Now, moving right along on to Monday. Now, disclaimer, as you may have already seen where I'm headed with what I wore throughout the week, because y'all know I've been doing kind of series. I may have to redo this part of the series over. I'm not gonna redo this video because it's still gotta drop, because we're gonna, hey, time don't go backwards. We gotta keep moving forwards. But Monday I had a very very busy schedule, hence why I couldn't even go live. Sorry for that, guys. I did apologize when we did go live on Wednesday, but I didn't get a Music Monday, but there will be a Music Monday coming up, right? Okay, but that's because my schedule was just so jam-packed because I just had a lot of going on, and probably maybe a surprise to the channel coming along. The reason why I was pretty much didn't go live on Monday. Just know that I was working for you guys on the back end. Pause. But anyway, on Monday, I did go to the gym. I don't really miss days in the gym. I did step out in none other than my New Balance. Now, this is the outdoor clothing ones by Joe Fresh Goods and New Balance. Arguably one of my, I'll say this, it's not the most comfortable shoe, but at the same time, it's my gym shoe, man. And I feel like I finally stepped up my gym sneaker game. And I know people have asked me before, like, what do you wear to the gym, like, on a regular basis? Like, this is one of them. I actually got form rotation, but this is the one that I had on Monday. I wore it to the gym, and then I actually just had a lot of, like, physical, like, let's just say a lot of physical dirty work to do on Monday. So pretty much I just stayed in these all day, but I will say it did get the job done, right? Okay, so this was Monday. Now, back to the regular scheduled program. Moving on to Tuesday, you know the kid was pretty much at the office. Y'all know I work a full-time job, right? Okay, so pretty much you should already know the theme here, but then again, you may not, because I really only showed you like three different type of shoes. But anyway, moving right along on to Tuesday, the kid dropped in and none other than the Air Jordan 11 Cool Grays. Now, I believe this is the 2010 pair. Notice I'm calling out the dates, and I like to just double check myself because, you know, honestly, I have a lot of shoes and you could easily mix up these dates. 2010, and then we did have the other pair, what, dropping 2021. I'm trying to think if I even wore the 2021 pair yet. Probably not yet, but they will be in rotation. Almost, if I did, it's probably only been like 1 or 2 times. But anyway, this was on Tuesday, another rainy day. I told y'all it's been raining every day except for Wednesday, right? Okay, so pretty much this was my Tuesday shoe, man. I don't mind getting these wet, that platinum leather. Honestly, to be honest, it's really easy to just wipe off. This part, actually, this, I guess it's like nubuck at the top of the shoe. It actually doesn't get dirty that bad, and if it does, it's not that noticeable. But wiping down this like patent leather part is really, really easy. It's why I go to for like my rainy weather shoes. So y'all know we're getting a little bit of that, I guess a little bit off of the hurricane weather is what they were telling us. But anyway, this was my Tuesday shoe, man. Arguably one of my favorite shoes in my collections. Cool Grays, I feel like you can wear with anything, so you can't really go wrong with it, but this is Tuesday. Now, moving right along on to Wednesday, the only day that it did not rain, right? Okay, ironically. I stepped in again, and none other than the Air Jordan 11, and this right here is the Win Like 96s, right? Okay, one of my favorite shoes in my collection. Now, I was debating back and forth, right? And me and Dunks had this conversation on live, off live. I have been debating so long, like, should I get rid of this shoe? Should I get rid of this shoe? Should I get rid of this shoe? But it's one of my favorite shoes. I've come to realize, like, no, I actually had it out the box and was gonna sell it, and I didn't. Y'all know me, I'm a major sucker for red, and I ultimately came to terms that I wear this shoe a lot more than I realized, right? If y'all go back probably through a lot of sneaker rotations, this Jordan just randomly pops up. Sometimes it's just a good go-to, man. Like, I have a like all red fit I can rock with this. I rock a red shirt for work sometimes. Like, I don't know, red is just my favorite color, and it's just like, this is the perfect like 11 that honestly I think was kind of like, I don't know, I think they had me in mind. I'm just kidding. But anyway, only thing I wish they would have did slightly different, did the whole shoe red, but I feel like, all honesty, this is as good as it's gonna get for an already 11, but I wouldn't mind having it, like, the cherry 11s is cool, but I wouldn't mind having the whole shoe red, you know what I'm saying? With like the writing in black, but that's just me. But overall, these right here is what I wore on Wednesday. Now, we're gonna move right along on to Thursday, back to the rainy weather, man. And to be honest, it didn't start raining until like after I got off work, ironically. Normally it rains while I'm at work and then stops. But anyway, on Thursday, the kid stepped in none other than the Air Jordan 11 Gammas. Now, I will say, fun fact about this shoe, what's ironically to me, is that this shoe always reminds me of like the cap and gown. So if you have this or the cap and gowns, either or, I don't feel like you need both pairs. Granted, I know there's some people that probably have both, and there's nothing wrong with that. But this is another shoe that my coworker has called me out. He feels like I wear this shoe a lot more than I realize. And I'm like, I don't wear this stuff like no, I see every time you come to work, I feel like you wear these. So he actually pays attention. He knows I'm into sneakers as well. But this is what I wore on Thursday, man. arguably, I'm not gonna say one of my beater shoes, but I feel like it's a good all black shoe. And even though it's an old shoe, when were these joints produced so I can actually get like a rough date of when these actually like dropped? I believe these actually dropped, and let's see, these produced in 2013 of October. So these probably dropped in 2013, man. And to be honest, I've been rocking them ever since, man. And I feel like these shoes don't fall apart because I actually, you know, have them in heavy rotation. So fun fact, rock your sneakers, man. But this was my Thursday shoe. All right, so man, pretty much the grand finale right here, and we're gonna be rolling on to Friday. This is arguably one of my favorite shoes in my collection, and I can arguably debate one of the best shoes that, honestly, when you talk about greatest shoes of all times, while this shoe may not make #1, it's gonna be mentioned, and it's gonna be in a top 5, in my opinion, some even top 3. But anyway, and not just this particular, yeah, definitely this colorway, right? Okay, and Friday, none other than, of course, the Air Jordan 11 Concords. Now, these are the one from 2011, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check this because I don't want to tell y'all wrong, because I do got the 2018 pair. I know Dunks has the 2018 pair, or had them anyway. Yeah, 2011. The reason I remember this date, I remember when people went crazy over these. It was fights out in the neighborhood, man, when we were going these runs, but I did what I had to do to obtain my pair. Arguably one of my favorite shoes in my collection. Again, a little bit of a rainy weather, but I don't mind getting this pair wet, especially now since I got that pair from 2018. I think that's the last time we got that colorway drop, man. So again, this still is my favorite shoe in my collection. Do I like the higher cut like patent leather on the newer models of what they're doing, like on the 2018 pair? Yes, but I'm not mad at this either, man. This is a shoe that I wanted it. I remember when this joint came out and I was in grade school, and like I want to say elementary school, and I wasn't able to get it because my parents told me to wait till like the new year or whatever. But at that point, the shoe was already sold out and not being made anymore. And back then, you know, I wasn't old enough to probably be chasing all the stuff like that resale thing. It was just different times back then. But either way, these came home, and I'm glad I waited. Well, I guess I had no choice at that point, but 2011 pair, man, arguably one of my favorites in my collection that, honestly, I feel like it goes with a little bit of everything, man. Black and white, you really can't go wrong with it. As much as I'm a sucker for red, I love the color black. Low-key, I love the color white. That's why low-key, when people ask me, just fun fact before I got this thing, people are like, Jay, what's your favorite color? Normally I would say red, and sometimes I could say white, but arguably I would say, like, honestly, I just got a mixture of colors, and it just depends on what it is on. Like, honestly, all of the colors to me, as I got older, they all look nice. It just depends on what it's on and what the concept is and what you're going for, man. It all just varies at the end of the day. But anyway, this was my Friday shoe, the Air Jordan 11 Concord, right? Okay, ironically produced in 2011. Said 11 so many times, but anyway, this was my Friday shoe, man. So other than that, man, this shit wrap up this weekly sneaker rotation, man. If y'all are feeling these series, man, y'all definitely hit that like button. Really goes a long way. And of course, sign off in the comment section and let me know what you wore throughout the week as well, because I definitely look forward to reading the comments and seeing what you guys are rocking as well, man. So other than that, man, that's all I got for you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this thing and stop rambling, man. Y'all be sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you're new, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Again, my name is Jeremy Jones, and thank you for watching, and I'm out.